What is going on, guys? My name is Taylor Stuber, and I'm here to break down some of my favorite plays on this 8-game preseason NBA slate on Draftkings and Fanduel.com. If you guys are new here or haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button down below. If you're watching this after the live stream and have any questions at all, make sure to comment down below, and I will come back and answer as many as I possibly can. Again, guys, I will be live streaming 30 minutes before lock on my own personal YouTube channel to answer every question and break down the latest breaking news, which is essential to preseason NBA DFS. That is in the description below to my YouTube channel. You can join my free Discord and Twitter down below as well. But we will start off with one of the most expensive players on this slate, but probably my favorite spend-up option on the slate, and that's going to be Jason Tatum. So one of the beat reporters for the Celtics already mentioned that they got bigger minutes than before, or they're going to receive bigger minutes than before. Haven't gotten a total from Udoka, their head coach, just yet, but they went from 25 to 28 minutes last game, the first two games, and it'll likely be 30-plus minutes for the regulars as they ramp up to regular season minutes. And then Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, Peyton Pritchard, and Marcus Smart are all out in this game. Dennis Schroeder, Romeo Langford, and Grant Williams will start next to Robert Williams and Jason Tatum. So one thing you notice with this lineup is they have no shot creation at all outside of Dennis Schroeder and Jason Tatum, and they are going to be the entire offense on this team. I know it is a tougher matchup against a Miami Heat team that's running their team as a dress rehearsal, but the usage is going to be so condensed between both of those guys. You go back to last year, take Jaylen Brown and Kemba Walker off the court. A pretty big sample size from Jason Tatum with 800 minutes, a 36.2% usage rating. Go to his assist percentage, 22.8%, all while averaging 1.41 fantasy points per minute. And if we're expecting 30-plus minutes from him, I absolutely love him. And then Dennis Schroeder, whenever he's gotten the opportunity to start next to really just only one star on the team, he has been a very good per-minute producer with the Thunder, with the Lakers. When given the opportunity, he is stellar out there, and he is sub 5K on DraftKings, one of my favorite value plays on the slate. And the next couple of guys I wanted to talk about is from the Philadelphia 76ers. They are going to be without Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons was doubtful earlier on, but he didn't make the trip because they're going to ramp up his conditioning before he gets into these games. But they're going to be without those three guys as well as Shake Milton tonight. So we are going to see a lot of these backups tonight, and Matt, a member of our Discord, he's always hounding these beat reporters and finding us important information. And this Kevin McCormick guy, give him a follow. He has been stellar for us so far. He has let us know exactly what the 76ers are doing with their rotations and how many minutes these guys are going to get. But he did mention that he would expect to see the end of the bench guys get a lot of playing time tonight. So that leads me to believe that there is an opportunity for Andre Drummond to only play one half. I mean, he could definitely pay off his price tag in that half, and I'm likely going to be playing him unless he says if he gives me confirmation that Andre Drummond's only playing one half, I'm going to avoid him. But if he leaks into the third quarter, I'm sure we will get news on that. I'm going to play him. But the guy I really want to talk about with this news right here is going to be one Paul Reed, another guy that's sub 5K. You take Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid off of the court. He averages 1.29 fantasy points per minute. We go back to this game where it was a very similar situation with no Tobias, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons. And this was even with Shake Milton playing. Paul Reed came off the bench, played 22 minutes, scored 4 points, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 3 blocks. He fills up the stat sheet. And if we're going to see extended minutes from him, he played 28 minutes last game. And that was with Joel Embiid playing 8 minutes in the first quarter. So those minutes are going to be spread out between him and Andre Drummond. And if we think Andre Drummond potentially only plays one half and Paul Reed gets extended run because they're looking into the deeper bench guys, he's an absolute lock for me. Of course, once we get confirmation on that, I'll let you guys know in the Discord and in the Patreon. By the way, guys, if you guys want to know exactly what I'm doing on DraftKings and FanDuel, check out my Patreon linked down below. Only $25 a month. I think it's a very, very good deal. But before I get to my favorite sports bet of the day, a word from our sponsor. So my favorite sports bet of the day is going to be the Indiana Pacers at -6, -110. The Cavaliers and JB Bickerstaff, their new head coach, already mentioned that the starters are only going to play 6 to 8 minutes. The starters and role players are only going to play 6 to 8 minutes. So they're only going to play one stint, and then they're going to play their deep bench guys. And this starting lineup is already bad. So, and I'm expecting the Indiana Pacers, who played about 30 minutes last game, to play a pretty similar rotation today. So I think the Pacers have a very, very good time today against this JV Cleveland Cavaliers squad. -6 seems like an absolute lock for me. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. We're trying to get to 20K by the end of the year. I think that's what they said. So really aiming for that. Would really appreciate it if you guys could do that. But best of luck tonight. Until next time, peace.